My name is Max, and welcome to Hacklytics. We are so excited to have you guys joining us for our opening ceremony this weekend. We're coming to you straight from Georgia Tech in Atlanta, Georgia, and we're really excited to get this kicked off, so let's get started. What is Hacklytics, right? So, Hacklytics is a weekend-long data science hackathon hosted by Data Science at Georgia Tech, Tech's largest on-campus student data science organization. We really love focusing on educating ourselves with different data science tools with an emphasis on community. When you're working on your projects this weekend, try to think about how we can leverage data to make the most positive impact. I'd also like to take a moment to thank some of our amazing sponsors, without whom Hacklytics could not be possible. In fact, let's hear from one of our sponsors, Emerson Global, briefly.
Hi, my name is Ed McKiernan and I work for Emerson. I'm a president of an operating division called Cold Chain Digital Solutions. We actually sit here in Georgia, very close to where you are at. We're up in Kennesaw, Georgia. And I'll talk more about Emerson in a moment. But first, I just want to welcome everyone to Hacklytics 2021. I am so pleased that this event is still going on despite the pandemic. I am not pleased that I'm having to videotape these remarks instead of actually standing in front of some of you or all of you, because nothing beats the energy of a hackathon, to be honest with you, for the relationships and the creativity and the people you meet. And it really disappoints me that I've got to videotape this, but we are where we are. So anyway, I would like to just make a few remarks and hopefully maybe just give you a little bit of something to think about as you prepare to start in this hackathon. I think hackathons are an awesome opportunity, of course, to do a lot of new things, meet new people, new ways of brainstorming. Of course, you get a lot of engineers and programmers in the room, some innovative thoughts. You've got a time crunch, you got the team, you got all this stuff going on. So much of it's new that it really is just very cool. Honestly, they're very cool events. And I'm excited to see what all of you accomplish during this event. As you enter the event, you're obviously, I think you're here because you're excited about applying your approach, your technology to the problem at hand. My encouragement to you, just before you get started, is to think about how you're going to stand out. And I think whether we're talking about a hackathon or we're talking about business, standing out comes down to one thing: answering the question, what is your why? What's your reason for doing whatever you're doing? And all of you are smart people. I'm sure you get it. You can have teams that have people and technology going all over the place. But in order to get everyone rowing in the same direction, in order to harness the diversity on any team, you really need to think about what's your why. Why are you doing whatever you're doing in order to stand out? Now, Emerson is no different. Whether it's a hackathon team or even an individual or a corporation like Emerson, we've got to answer that question. Even though we're a Fortune 500 company, we're 100,000 employees spread out throughout the globe, our sales are measured in the billions, we still need to answer the question, what is our why? For us, we can engage in the industrial Internet of Things. Emerson's been around for almost 130 years, populating the world with all kinds of devices and sensors and equipment, the foundation of the industrial Internet of Things, if you will. We've sold motors and compressors and valves and actuators. Many of them are having added connectivity and intelligence in today's world. And we've been going up the technology pyramid, if you will, to add control layers and even data layers. But honestly, that's technology. That's throwing technology at the marketplace. For our customers to consider us innovative, we've got to answer the question, what is our why? For us, making the world healthier, safer, smarter, and more sustainable is our why. And look, we're a big place. We have many teams working on different parts of this statement. For the teams that I work with here in Georgia, making the world more sustainable is a big part of what we do. Give you an example. If you didn't know, I'll tell you that in the world every year, about 1/3 of the world's food production is wasted. 1/3. Billions of tons of food go wasted. What happens to that waste? It rots, and it emits greenhouse gases that harm the environment. All that is happening, by the way, that bad environmental impact is happening while a billion people suffer from hunger, which is disappointing. Solving this problem, being good enough to attack this global problem, that's our why. And I feel fortunate enough, honestly, to show up to work every day with teams that are charged up about tackling this problem. We work in what's called the cold chain, where you've got everything from food production through transportation until it's sold. We're trying to digitize that chain, because if you digitize it, now you can more closely measure food quality and food safety. The other side of the cold chain that I don't have depicted here has to do with healthcare. How does medicine and even COVID vaccine make it safely from the point of production until you finally end up with a shot in someone's arm? I'll be honest with you, it is pretty exciting showing up every day knowing that we're working on these hard problems. And I feel incredibly fortunate in order to work with these teams. So as you start this event, again, my challenge to you is think about what's your why. As you do, I hope you have fun. I hope you get a chance to meet some new people. I would encourage you to stop by the Emerson virtual booth. If you're ever in Kennesaw, Georgia, we're just off of I-75, maybe a quarter of a mile across from Kennesaw State. We would love to have you here. Stop by. If you have to, ask for me at the front desk and I'll come out and show you around. It really is a cool place. In the meantime, I hope you have a great event, have fun, and best of luck.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Let's jump into our schedule. Starting with this evening on Friday, we're in our opening ceremony live on Hopin. Right after this, we've got our sponsor fair, which you'll have a chance to meet and greet with some of our amazing sponsors and hear about their challenges and different opportunities that they have in store. If you don't have a team yet either, no worries. We have a team formation activity planned as well right after this ceremony. But we also have some workshops coming up later too. You'll learn how to clean and visualize data or build a real-time human pose estimator. Moving on to Saturday, we have more workshops in ML, data viz, and plenty of fun activities brought to you by us as well as MLH. On Sunday, work time will end and we'll have a Hacker Expo where you'll be able to demo your projects live and get judging from some of our amazing judges and mentors that we've invited to join us this weekend. However, that's not before we'll have a chance to hear from Igor Yablokov, CEO of Priam AI, on how we are shaping our future with artificial intelligence.
Hi, my name is Udisha. So you might be wondering, how is this event going to be held virtually? Well, first, I want to tell you about Discord, which is going to be our main platform for communication throughout the event. Once you join the Discord server, you'll be directed to a welcome page. And in that welcome page, you will be tasked to assign yourself a role. Once you do that, there's going to be many features on Discord that you can utilize throughout Hacklytics, including our Ask a Mentor channel, where you can get live feedback and help from our many mentors at the event if you need help with your project, and also chats for each of our sponsors if you need to ask them for any assistance at all throughout the event. We will also want to emphasize that we have a help desk channel, so if you need any help from us, make sure to direct your questions there and you can ask us. And then moving on, we're going to be using Hopin as our main venue for our event. And under Hopin, there are three main things: the stages, sessions, and the expo. So under the stages, that's where you are right now for our opening ceremony. We will also be using it for our closing ceremony, as well as our talk with Igor on Sunday. For sessions, we're going to have many of our events on sessions, including our workshops. And expo, we're going to be holding sponsor booths on there for our sponsor fair. Next thing I want to talk to you about is our Hacker Info Packet. So our Hacker Info Packet is going to be a very valuable resource to you. It's going to have everything you need, all the information you need in terms of what you need to do for your Hacker Expo, what you need to do for how to use Hopin and Discord. So make sure to check that out and be familiar with it. And I also want to say, again, if you have any questions throughout the event, make sure to use the help desk channel on Discord. Now I want to transition to a brief presentation by MLH.
Hello everyone, and welcome to Hacklytics. My name is Misha, I'm a coach at Major League Hacking, and myself and Manav are here to make sure you have a great time hacking this weekend. Everything we're going to go over is available at hack.mlh.io, so no need to stress out or take notes, just remember, hack.mlh.io. Make sure you join the Discord to connect with other hackers and see everything that's going on this weekend. Now you might be asking, Misha from Major League Hacking, what is Major League Hacking? Well, I'm glad you asked. See, Major League Hacking is the global hacker community. It's our job to empower over 135,000 hackers just like you each year. By being here, attending local hack day and local host workshops, you're winning points for your school in our annual season-long contest. But what are we doing for you this weekend? Well, let me tell you. We're running mini events so you can take a break from hacking, like slideshow karaoke, which will be on Saturday at 3:30. Just take a break from hacking and have some fun with your friends. And the United States Air Force Cybersecurity Challenge at 7:30 on Saturday, where we will also be running a raffle for everyone who participates. Everyone who checks in will be getting a 2021 season mascot mask with Ellie the Electric Elephant, brought to you by Capital One, so do make sure to check in for MLH shipping. And GitHub is, as always, running their Draw an Octocat, Win an Octocat contest. Just draw Moan with the Octocat, and tweet your entry at GitHub Education at MLHacks with hashtag MyOctocat, hashtag Hacklytics, and your Octocat might win you a Moan of the Octocat statuette. So just make sure to tweet at us with your amazing creation. GitHub, though, is also offering their amazing Student Developer Pack, which is jam-packed with a ludicrous amount of resources for you to use to really step up your student developer game. Check it out at hackpack/GitHub. We have everything you need to build something great this weekend. You can get a free .tech, .space, or .online domain, courtesy of domain.com, using the weekend code BIGHEART21. And if you need a server or something to hook that domain up to, Google Cloud has you covered with up to $100 in free cloud credits that you can use for a virtual machine hosting, genomics analysis, sentiment analysis, any one of the plethora of tools that they have available. DataStax Astra has an awesome database tool that you can use and get 5 GB of free storage with no credit card required. Just check it out at hackpack/DataStaxAstra. And DigiKey is offering a sweet hardware prize for anyone building with hardware or hardware emulators this weekend. If you need any electronics for the future, check them out at hackpack/DigiKey. If you don't know what you're building, that's fine, we got you covered. We have hackathon starter kits that will teach you a new technology and get you to some sort of minimal viable product within just a few hours that you can then use as the basis for the rest of your hack. Check it out at hackpack/learn. And of course, we have prizes for this weekend for all those categories: the best use of Google Cloud, the best domain name, best hardware hack sponsored by DigiKey, the best use of DataStax, and of course, the GitHub Octocat drawing contest. So do keep an eye on all of those categories on DevPost. And even if you don't win, so long as you finish a hack and submit it on DevPost, you will be receiving the Ellie the Electric Elephant I demoed sticker. So even if you don't think your odds of winning are great, that's fine. Submit it and get your I demoed sticker. But you might be looking for a job or internship. Well, the MLH Career Lab is a whole bunch of companies and organizations that know that hackers have the initiative and skills to get things done. So if you're looking for a great internship or a job, check it out at hackpack/careers. On a more serious note, MLH hackathons are a safe space for everyone. By being here, regardless of your role, you are agreeing to the MLH Code of Conduct. You can read it in full, but in short, you must be respectful to everyone, and harassment and abuse are never tolerated. If at any point you feel unsafe, contact myself or Manav immediately, and we will try to immediately address the situation. If for any reason you can't reach us, use the incidents@mlh.io email or the phone number on the screen. We are here to make sure everyone has a great time at Hacklytics. With that being said, a huge thanks to all of MLH's partners and sponsors. And folks, happy hacking.
Awesome. Thanks, guys. Now I want to transition into talking about some of the topics and challenges we're offering at Hacklytics this year. This year, we're focusing on 3 categories: sports, healthcare, and finance. And we have a bunch of challenges for you in all 3 of these areas to, make your wildest data dreams come true. Starting with some sports challenges, we've partnered with Georgia Tech Athletics to offer challenges from our varsity tennis, track, and football teams. Moving on in healthcare, we have a best healthcare track brought to us by Anthem. And in the finance, we've teamed up with Citadel and Georgia Tech's Scheller College of Business Analytics Center to bring some awesome challenges involving using machine learning and data visualization.
Hi, I'm Daksh. Next up, we have the sponsor fair, an exercise on team formation, and a workshop on data visualization and data cleaning. We'll see you right back here on Sunday. Happy hacking!
Hey everybody, welcome back and welcome again to Hacklytics. We're so excited to have you here again. I just want to give another huge thank you to our sponsors, without whom Hacklytics could not be possible. All right, I just want to go over a couple extra notes before we can officially get kicked off. First, we had a bunch of questions about cross-submitting projects to this event and other hacks going on around this time. And so I just wanted to make it super clear that projects submitted at Hacklytics are for Hacklytics only. That means that we are not accepting cross submissions from other events or this event to other events. With that out of the way, I want to bring on Doug Alvin from Georgia Tech Athletics to talk a little bit more about our sports challenges.
Okay, thank you. Maxim, can you hear me?
Yep, you're live.
All right, awesome. Well, thank you very much. This is my 3rd hackathon. Last year, Maxim and I were competing against each other, and we realized we should merge together. So athletics has come to the table. I am the Assistant Athletic Director for Innovation, and very pleased to be working with the data science group at Georgia Tech. I'm really excited about their collaboration with Anthem, Emerson, Citadel, and then GT Scheller College of Business, the Business Analytics Center. They've been really good partners. So we're really excited to bring all these people together. Just want to introduce you. Athletics, people say, athletics, hackathon, how does that work? Well, there's a lot of opportunities for innovation and data within athletics. I have 3 challenges that I put forth. I'll just go over them really quickly. One of them is football. So it's social media recruiting assistance. Our coach is all about character. And so we want to use social media to help evaluate our players from a character assessment, as well as help us from a recruiting standpoint. There's some tremendous opportunities here. We did this at a hackathon 3 years ago, and basically the coach left the next year, and so it kind of got stalled. So there's some really good information out there that I would love for you guys to build upon, and we can take that forward with our current football team. The next one is tennis. Tennis, basically, our coach does recruiting, and he uses multiple data sources to kind of work together and identify and find these different recruits. And it's a very cumbersome process because he's not using technology or analytics or any type of machine learning or anything like that. And so there's tremendous opportunity here. And the last one, this one may be a little tricky, but it's still a really good one. We got a track coach that basically he does hurdles. He's been doing this for 20 years. And his key data is collecting track data from video. And so he's doing it manually. And so he's looking for ways to automate this and analyze it. So some pretty good opportunities. The other unique thing about tonight is each one of those coaches are going to come back and speak to you at workshops. So football's at 7, track is at 8, and literally tennis is finishing up a meet with Citadel, not the sponsor Citadel, the college Citadel. They're finishing up a match right now, or they just started it, and they'll finish that up this evening. So I also will be available throughout the event to help people interested in these challenges. And then In addition to your prizes, one thing that Athletics is going to do is the winning groups from each area, we'll throw in another $100 to at least, maybe pilot and share that product that you've created with the sports teams. And then we can look at future collaborations. So really appreciate it. Excited to work with data science at Georgia Tech Club, and excited to work with all of you guys. And hopefully it'll be a great weekend. Go Jackets. Hand it back over to you, Maxim.
But it's very. Hey guys, I'm Tanya. Nice to meet all of you, and we're so excited to have you here at Hacklytics. A big thank you to Doug and GT Athletics for lining up those challenges. Now that you've heard a little bit about the sports track, I'm here to talk to you about the two other tracks we're offering this year: the healthcare track, and then the finance track. Now, both of these tracks, they aren't as structured as GT Athletics. However, we will be awarding prizes within these tracks as they are. Obviously, in this unprecedented time of a pandemic, it makes sense to have a healthcare hack. So we want to award the best healthcare track to anyone who can come up with the coolest take on the COVID-19 situation with all the data available. The winner for that would actually receive a Fitbit. So that's pretty cool. And then going into the finance track, well, there's just tons of options there. As we look at a time where finance growth is just unprecedented, we wanted to award the best hacks in that category as well. Therefore, if you do really well, you'll get AirPods as your prize. Along the way, as they mentioned earlier, you will have the Hacker Info Packet. If you go into that, you can learn more about these different tracks and actually see some ideas that we've already provided to help get you started. And lastly, we want to send a big thank you once again to all of our sponsors for helping us make this happen. We really, really would not be here without them, and we are so excited to see what you guys can come up with.
Hello, I'm Michelle. I was part of the design team for Hacklytics 2021. Really excited for you to be here. Just a small announcement and something a little fun. If you want to take a break from hacking, there is going to be a sticker design contest. I will put the information in the Discord in the FAQ channel. There will be a Notion page with more information. But basically, you can design whatever sticker you would like that is Hacklytics related or data science related or anything of the sort. And we get to vote and choose a winner, and your sticker will be printed to be sent as swag for those who will receive it. And also just a reminder, unfortunately, we won't be able to send swag internationally, so only in the US. Yes, but you can still submit your sticker design, because hopefully we can send you also a PDF of the stickers if you'd like to print them on your own.
Thanks so much, Michelle. So swag with event swag, projects that get to demo, they'll be receiving swag. And we are currently working with MLH to see if we can possibly get stickers done internationally, but no final word on that just yet. But awesome. That's about it for our opening ceremony, actually. So I can officially say that hacking has started. If you have any questions, definitely check out the Discord, throw them in there. And we have a whole team of organizers as well as mentors, if they're more technically related questions, standing by, ready to help, super, super excited. Again, thank you for coming to Hacklytics. Thank you to our amazing sponsors. And yeah, happy hacking.